Okay, so these beautiful bundles are ready. Here's the cheese ones or the savoury ones. And here's the sweet ones. Hello. Today I am making a Balkan pastry. They're like crescent rolls. Made them before. I know that they are absolutely bloody delicious and I want to share the recipe with you today. The only thing I'm doing differently, so usually there's like a feta egg mixture inside. I have leftover spinach and ricotta that I had in my freezer that I usually put in my spinach and ricotta cannelloni. So I popped that in the freezer, put that aside. I'm just gonna add 2 eggs to the mixture. So if you wanna see how I did that, it's in another video. But yeah, I don't like wasting things. I'm not gonna buy more ingredients when I pretty much have something delicious to pop in it already in my freezer. So yeah, I will just add 2 eggs to that to make it a really mixture, and yeah, come along. Okay, so in a jug, 1 cup of lukewarm milk, about a tablespoon of instant yeast, about a tablespoon of sugar. Sit that aside for 10 minutes to bloom. So 2 eggs in a bowl, 3/4 of a cup of oil, and whisk that together. Okay, so that's just whisk together and nice and thick and palish. Okay, so the mixture is nice and bloomed. So now I'm just gonna add the yeast mixture in with the egg and oil mixture. I'm putting in 4 cups of plain flour and about a tablespoon of salt. Turn it onto a lightly floured surface. And knead the dough for about 5 minutes, let's say. Set that aside, cover it with cling wrap, let it rise for about 30 minutes. The dough's been resting for about half an hour. I'm going to roll it into a bit of a log and try to cut it into roughly the same size. Flattening that out into a rough circle. Now, I'm not perfect with these things, but the best things don't need to be, okay? Now I'm going to grab some of my cheese filling mixture and then just rolling. So right now they just kind of look like that, okay? So continue doing that with all of your dough balls. So I'm just placing them all on, you know, in different baking trays or whatever else. They're gonna be covered with Glad wrap and set aside because you want them to have the rise process again. Okay, so I got a bit distracted. My daughter had an appointment. I took her to that. I came back. So these have been resting beautifully. As you can see, they expand. They grow even more when you let them rest. So that's the cheese ones. there's so much dough here that I'm gonna make some sweet ones as well. Exact same dough, perfection. Yeah, we're gonna put some jam in it. Oh, let me divide this dough. All right, so I've got some plum jam. No, I didn't make it from scratch, unfortunately. I bought it. Maybe one day I'll do that. Now, exactly the same. So these are ready to go in the oven. I've just got an egg yolk there. I'm just going to brush the top of these with the yolk. Pop some sesame seeds on top. And now these are gonna go in the oven 180 degrees Celsius until golden brown. So for the sweet ones, I brushed egg yolk on top and then just sprinkled some sugar on it as well. So these are gonna go in the oven until golden brown. Okay, so these beautiful bundles are ready. Here's the cheese ones or the savory ones. And here's the sweet ones. Are they all different shapes, colors, and sizes? Yes, yes they are, because value comes in all different shapes, colors, and sizes, okay? It's what's on the inside that counts, all right? Let's try one of these babies. Ooh, look at that. Yum. Okay, try a sweet one. Yum. Yum. Amazing. Look how beautiful they are. Even the ones that open a little bit. Look. Unique. Okay? Every one as valuable as the other.